Howdy folks, Zethios here, and welcome back to Tyranny. When last we left off, we had explored pretty much all of Bastard's Wound has to offer. We think, at least. And now we're at the farm, and kind of seeing if we have to do these things for the leaders of the settlement first, or if we're able to do some Bane dungeon fighting. So this is our little last area to go through and see what's what. So let's do that. Alright. Torrential water plummets down from the jagged openings of the old walls above. Churned by their passage through the ancient tunnels, a cool mist brushes your face, smelling faintly of dust and decay. Alright. We have Tycho to talk to.
I wonder how many people had to die until they figured out which type of mushrooms were safe to eat.
Yeah. Alright. Little looks appealing about these rubbery, dung-scented mushrooms, yet the settlers of the wound care for them as if they were the finest fruit. Anything over here?
Spotted something.
Oh, they got some piggies. Hello, Iron Axe. Yeah, they got some pigs. Yeah, a lot of people that we can talk to. More moonstone. Another iron helmet. Alright, Kledos. Alright, seeing you approaching, he straightens up to seem a little taller. Wasn't expecting to see a fate binder down here. Name's Kledos, protector of the farm. He announced it like a title. You may have heard of me. I assure you, we have not. Nope. So, you need me for something? Despite his armor, you can tell that he flexes his muscles. Eyes roaming him appreciatively. Ebb leans forward. I can think of some uses for him if you're at a loss. Uh-oh. Ebb wants to bang Cletus over here. My life is service, he winks. How do you protect the farm? It ain't obvious? I'm a fighter, a bloody good one, too. It's almost a shame to have me up here on the farm, so far from the Howling Bane. Do you want me to ask Tycho to reassign you? His eyes widen. Ah, that would be kind of you, but that would leave the farm underguarded. Maybe if it gets too bad down there, sure. But the beastmen seem to have it handled. Claw for claw, he swallows. Tycho has me looking for after the mushrooms. She keeps a close eye on everything around here. Bit too close if you ask me, and she's quick to remind me when I cock something up. Used the wrong water on the mushrooms once, and she up and decked me. Obviously, I would have blocked it. He chops the hair with an open palm, or dodged it. He jukes illustratively to the left. If I thought anything like that was coming, he clears his throat. Anyway, had a black eye for weeks. Not doing that again. No how, no way. Alright, tell me about yourself, Cletus. I know it's not Cletus, but it's Cletus, okay? He doesn't deserve us knowing his actual name. And he's just gonna take it. He's not gonna correct us. Sunder, born and raised, didn't have much growing up, and the sea life wasn't for me, so I took up the blade. Been a warrior ever since, ran with the House of Broken Regents before we ended up here. The House of Broken Regents? Surprised you haven't heard of us. We're the best bloody mercenary company out of the free cities. Don't let those motherless free blade marauders tell you different. We're the only crew to have bested those stalwart bastards. Not that they'd ever admit it. A sour expression briefly mars his features. Alright. Well, it's nice meeting you, Cletus. Get out of here. He watches you go. What a weird man. Alright, we got Lunette. Chard. Nashroot, Charlock, and tubers all flourish in this noisome soil, despite growing deep within the old walls. We have Ocean's Fury over there. With Tycho, all I can think of is like Tycho Station. Tycho, Fatebinder. She bows deeply. Welcome to the Wounds Farm. The only source of food within the old walls. But you never imagined anything like this down here, did you? Feel like you got questions in need of answers. This farm feeds the whole community? Near enough. Gwyneth gathers some stuff from topside on occasion, but most people get their food from here. Got a whole host of vegetables, and the mushrooms down here turned out to be tastier than anything grown in shit has any right to be. Got pigs, too, for the occasional feast day. I keep everything orderly and efficient. One slip up, and we're talking months on tight rations at best. These crops can be real particular about the kind of water they like. Given too much, too little, the wrong kind, the next thing you know, they're limp and brown. Is it normal for plants to be so picky about their water? Well, every plant is different, but the water situation down here is real touchy. Jasper's filters work for the topside plants, since it's more or less what they're used to. Those stone jugs of his get rid of whatever makes people sick while keeping in the nutrients my veggies need. Give that water to the mushrooms, though, and they stop glowing. Then they shrivel up. Not good for anything. No idea why. Figure the topside nutrients kill them. Wagstaff's water is about as pure as it gets, though. The mushrooms take it to it just fine. So you run the farm. That I do. Have since shortly after we arrived here. May have been a mercenary up top, but down here I've developed into quite the farmhand, she chuckles. I turn the soil, haul up fertilizer, even sing to the plants. I've near grown to love this farm like it's my own child, except unlike a child, the farm needs me. Oh, the farm feeds me. Whoops. I was about to say, what? The farm needs me, like the child doesn't need you? No, the farm feeds... Yeah, okay, I get it. Live up there. Alright. Cool. That's it. Alright, Lunette. Howdy, Fatebinder. Alright, he said howdy. Alright, Lunette. Gonna have yourself a little southern drawl. Alright, howdy, Fatebinder. To be honest, I didn't expect a courtly type like you to show up to this piss hole. Would have thought you'd have better things to do than check up on a few waiting greens growing in beast shit. What can I do you for? So how'd you end up in the wound? I came in, 2 years back? With the Free Blade Marauders. Been in the wound ever since. Who or what is a Free Blade Marauder? Nothing but the finest of many fine mercenary groups out of these free cities. There's the Free Blades, the House of Broken Regents, a few others. Okay, so he wasn't making that up. Aren't the Brotherhood out of the free cities? The Brotherhood? Those fucking fucks can go fuck themselves, especially that Radaman. Or Pokemon. Radaman. Yeah, see, even I don't know what whatever his fucking name is. What a huge cock. Crazy as a beast one raised on bat shit. One of these days he'll lose his head as one of his own people. You mark my fucking words. Alright, what do you do around the farm? Well, used to have to patrol out in the ruins, keeping the entry free of any unwanted visitors with Hillstrider and her crew. But about a year ago, though, my damn fool husband didn't pull out in time, and the wound found itself another mouth to feed. Oh, Lunette. Oh, Lunette, you're amazing. Of course, the worthless bastard went and got himself torn to pieces fighting Bane. So now I'm up here tending crops and letting my sword arm go to waste so the kid doesn't grow up an orphan. She sighs. Don't get me wrong, he's a good kid for a babe. I'm just damn glad he's out of me. Good lord. Tycho's got me on vegetable duty. It suits me just fine. Don't know if it's some post-pregnancy bullshit or something, but those creepy glowing mushrooms make me want to lose my lunch and dinner. Glances towards Tycho. She's been hovering more than usual as of late. Like she thinks I'm slacking off. Alright, well, see you later, Lunette. It's nice talking to you. Whew. Alright, faint illumination from the sky above lends the jagged edges of the fractured oddballs overhead. Far below, you can make out the flickering dots of torchlight, marking the wound community. Alright. Ocean's Fury. Smooth blue fur frames this massive beast woman's flat face, her blunt snout wrinkling as she sniffs at you. Her skin, in those spots where you can see it, glistens almost pearlescent. Pearlescent? Anywho, her upper lip curls back to expose dagger-sharp teeth. Human smell of flame, mystic power, with singed fur soot and plume smoke. He snorts. It looks small and frail, like hairless whelp. What does human disturb ocean furies prowling? Vigil. What do you mean by your prowling vigil? Ocean's fury prowls wound farm, hunts bane with claws and fangs, drives away trespassers and growls with growls and knuckles. Points out to the vast gulf to the north. Old walls split down center like lightning fork stump. Bane slips across gulf. Ocean fury watches always. Alright, so I've seen a lot of different beastmen here. How many tribes call the wound home? One and more than one. Like human tribes, but grown stronger in difference. One and more than one. One tribe called Woundkin hunts prey in Bastard's Wound. All beastwomen answered to Woundkin name. All did look to Reef Talon as prima, before Reef Talon left into Old Walls. What tribes do they belong to before? Ocean Fury and Reef Talon are Manta born, first among tribes. She draws herself up proudly and thumps a closed paw against her chest. Manta born hunt sea as swift as sharks. Range long coast from stalwart to seed. Rule ocean where humans bring no war. West Reavers have fur like rust. Range northern lands, highest tier. Not many days from wound. Toward sunset, where humans fear dread. Yep. She seems to consider the tribe. West Reavers best hunters in grasslands, good hunters in mountains. She chuffs slightly. Poor hunters in sea salt. Stone stalkers small, but roam in large packs. Strong mystics know the stone song of earth blood. Good hunters in mountains, not as good as any other place. A few others stalk with Woundkin, Chase Clouds, and Gloom of Dawn, Katvana, only few left. Alright, what about the differences? Her eyes narrow slightly. Each tribe knows its hunting grounds best. Metaborn best swimmers. Small stone stalkers climb quickest. Shadow hunters blend with night and stalk with cunning. Simple. Alright, that'll be going now. She snorts and nods. Okay. Is that all we can do down here? Just meeting all the locals. Okay. Get back on here. Alright, so we got some outside stuff to do for this place. There were like quick teleport out of here? Like seriously? I guess that would do it. Whew. Yeah, we'll have more stuff to talk with Mel and all them later. Hello. Farm, passage. Okay, there are definitely other places, but we haven't unlocked them yet. Definitely show the names of everything. Where are we gonna go next? We have Torn Strand, which is the next phase of Versus stuff. Sunset Spire is where what's his face's thing is gonna be at. The Forge Bound. I think both of them are gonna be there. Actually, yeah, both of them are there. So that could be a place we go to. Plus, we need to look at our Spire anyway and like change out the party. So yeah, let's do that. We're gonna run into something, aren't we? Nope. Here we go. Alright, here we are. There's some lots of people to talk to. But I definitely want to.
Well, if it isn't the savior of the tears, what are you gonna ask me to do now?
She purses her lips and exhales suspiciously.
What do you need?
We're gonna add you to the party.
Well then, let's go. If you're gonna teach me the wonders of the world, it's not gonna happen here.
Alright, so...
I'll tack homeward. See you there.
Yeah, we've already
Goodbye to you
Be
too.
seeing you, Fatebinder.
done your stuff, so everybody else come in. Everybody's level 10 too, so now we can... Look. Oh, Barrack. Don't jump, Barrack. Don't do it. Alright. Alright, Siren. What do we need for you? Spell stuff? Yes. Land tree. Spell stuff. Actually, cooldown. And for you, need health. Health and defense. Alright, what do you got, Siren? Get Breath of Winter. You got Cold Magic. Out of breath. Damage prevented. Lightning strikes. Chains to distant enemies. Prone and dazed. Melee attackers have their damage halved. Armor sundered. Yeah, we can increasing the speed. I think that would be a good idea to get. I don't know why we don't have that already. Oh, I guess, no, we do. We do have that already. Alright, so do you want to do more damage or get some party boosts going? I like the lightning strike too much to not do it. Alright. Specific bonus. Rapidly attack start with a series of thrown strikes. Armor penetration. Voice of Ages. That's what we needed from Lantry next time. Now we can go back to that other area. Alright. Titan. So this is like if she has a weapon, or don't have her with a weapon. Further improves the armor penetration of our unarmed attacks. Reduce the duration of the armful effects. Armful effects. Oh, yikes. Alright, so we're going to improve armor and penetration or arm damage. I think armor penetration. Improve damage next time. Alright, do we need anything? Have anything to improve with them? Probably not. We'll look through it later. Alright, well there's our latest group.
I got it.
What do we need to do here? Anything? Let's just go down. Do some Spire maintenance. New items since last visit. What does that mean? Where do we go to get new items? We talk to you? What's the status of the research? Happy to say I've made great progress. Happy to show you my findings. Okay, so it gives us stuff. Alright. Learn. There we go. Gotta fix another accent. Interesting. Another thing, we still haven't gone through Ebb stuff. In terms of spells. Keep forgetting to do it. Damn it. Alright, is that? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we did get what we needed from here. We gotta go back and get some stuff from each place. Maintenance looks like it's still the same. I mean, Master Trainer, or Master Trainer, sure. Master Trainer gives us 5. Subterfuge, lore. Sure. We'll just fully recruit this. Fellows. Alright, so this was... Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm not gonna talk to those people. Those are the, like, regular... Those are the people that we recruit to do the Spire stuff. How do we do... How do we do, like, more research and stuff? want you to research something. There we go. Research artifacts. Research items. Those are these shield plans. Sure, let's go. Silent archive. They're two separate things. So I think some of those are generic and some of those are like specific ones. Alright, let's talk to Barrick before we get out of here.
I was better off not knowing, Fatebinder.
Let's cross our arms, yep.
I know not why I expected you to offer a defense for your indefensible actions. Oh, that the Archon's protection, the very thing to which I owe my life, keeps me imprisoned in this shell.
He shakes his head violently, throwing sparks where his helm meets his cuirass.
Ignorance of how deeply cursed I am was the only blessing remaining me.
Could just leave the disfavored.
You suggest that as if doing so would not be a betrayal of everything I hold dear, of everything I have striven for in my life. No choice exists here. This armor remains my cage, as Kairos willed. I can accept that.
I hope you can too. Sorry. Accidentally double-clicked. Dang damn it. We missed that last little bit. So I hope you can too. We got some experience. Is that like the end of his quest? Seems to be. Interesting. That's interesting. Alright. Let's head down, bottom floor. Boop. Alright, we have two people to talk to. We gotta talk to the Forge Bound Master person. Whatever their specific title is. And Melita. Alright, we know Melita was like up here. Wouldn't have anything new going on here, wouldn't they? Since last we came here. I don't remember being this crawly with the Bronze Brotherhood. No, there she is. I was just off by a floor. Oh, we're in slow mode. That's why we're going like crappy. Alright. A slender woman picks through produce in a carried sack. Her hands appear focused on finding a particular piece of fruit, but her eyes are intent on the other shoppers in the marketplace below. Yeah, she's spying. She's a spy. A man passes her by, accidentally dropping a pouch as he goes. She bends down to retrieve it and hands it back to him. Careful, you almost lost this. He takes the pouch with a blushing smile and promptly walks away, clutching the pouch close to his side. So yeah, she just handed off something in that pouch. The woman spots your approach as the man walks away. Greetings, how may I be of service? Yeah, clever. I almost didn't see you palm those rings into that pouch. Almost. I didn't realize I had an audience. Must be a sign I'm slowing down after all these years. Don't worry, nothing underhanded, just trying to repay a debt on the quiet. Certainly someone such as yourself understands the need for discretion. Alright, so Melita, I presume. You must be the peddler my friend mentioned. Yes, that's me, but while I'm in town, Xantha will suffice. In my line of work, discretion is lesson number 1. Although it seems someone else failed in their discretion, else you wouldn't be here. She looks at you with a nervous smile. Is there something I can do for you? I need to find Phoebe. Well, the fact that I know her, that's free. Current information costs extra, and information on friends costs extra. This isn't the kind of question I'm comfortable answering. Good lord, we have lots of... Do we have that many rings? So wouldn't they like put it in generic ring terms and not like in the bronze, iron, tier, then I don't know how much that is. So sure. I mean, it's pay for information. That's part of the deal. She stares at the rings in her hands for a long moment, seemingly debating whether to push her luck and ask for more. Eventually, look on her face tells you she's settled. Phoebe sends me the occasional missive. Last I heard from her, she's doubled back toward the burning library. She got herself a dangerous notion that she can recover scripts from her old home. Though I thought she's avoiding the actual library. I think she's avoiding the actual library, seeing as it's the epicenter of the devastation. You mentioned a place called Phlogiston. Phlogiston. I don't know. I think she means the village that used to be called Babbling Springs before the war, out in the contested lands. And that's as much as I know about where to find her. If you can't find her there, maybe she's taking her chances at the library itself. Alright. That's all I need to know for now. Alright. And then where is our friend Forgebound? I think they're down here. Get all this taken care of. In between episodes, I'm going to try and find that stuff for, can you carry more than 8? I don't think we can. Nope, that's right. That's right. Alright. I think it's in here. If I'm not mistaken. Am I right? Am I wrong? I'm right. Alright, there she is. You have returned. Lohara turns to face you, her body covered head to toe in charred hues, chest rising and falling under the strain of labored breathing. There's always more demand for iron than there is the time in the day. She removes a set of heavy canvas gloves and balls her fists, the joints of her fingers crackling in unison. How may I be of assistance? Looking for some tools on behalf of Zethios. Zethios. None of us have heard from him in some time. He certainly did his part to create the forge here. There's little else for a napper to do after settling the foundation. Quite certain he was ordered to return home. She grabs an iron ingot and holds it aloft. This, on the other hand, is the vanguard of our work. Of my our work? Excuse me? Our work. Okay. My tour of duty ends only when there are no more enemies for my iron to kill. Where did Zethios end up? We can say he's dead. He's asked this task of me before passing, and I'm bound by duty to handle things. He's nursing a leg injury in the village south of the Gates of Judgment. He's in a remote settlement in the mountains bordering the north. Claims to be one of its founders. Let's say he's nursing a leg injury. She shakes her head, chuckling to herself. How? A fall? A wolf attack? Doesn't matter, really. No doubt it happened while he was distracted by his own reflection somewhere. That man always has the cleanest work. Always was the cleanest worker in the forge. And I don't mean that as a compliment. He also wouldn't be the first to have hardship delay his journey home. I wish him a speedy recovery. Still, it's good to know he's alive. Yeah, I don't care. I don't want to know more about Zethios or any of his associates. I just want to get the things and move on. Alright, so they leave behind any tools? I have no idea what inventory the stonesmiths kept with them. All of our stoneworkers left some time ago. A few of them meant to return north by ocean travel, which meant first traveling to the southern coastline. I'd imagine they're probably gone by now, but if you need those tools, I can imagine they had room in the galley to take all their sledgehammers. If I were you, I'd ask around for Cassandra, or since she's likely on a boat home right now, see if some local was drafted to attend to her or haul her stuff. Maybe they inherited some of her excess belongings she couldn't take on the boat. Aside from that, I suppose in the abstract, could have someone cast a few chisels and hammers, but if you're looking for tools made by and for the stone experts, I think South Haven is your best bet. Short of slogging it back to Fort Resolution. Alright. Let's go. Okie dokie. Alright, so let's have a look at where we're at in terms of the quest log. Alright, so we got to find Phoebe, the person we're trying to kill for Wagstaff. We have great name for a quest, napping on the job. Alright, so we gotta go South Haven to look for his tools. Alright, so we got Chronicles of the School Ink and Quill have been hidden within the Bastard Wound's old walls. So we need to... This is basically like a Lantry quest. We have to go talk to the Voices of Narant. We got another person for Verse to get revenge on. And we still have to collect evidence against both factions. And we have to get more Spires. So, we will see where we go next time. So, till next time, this has been Zethios, signing out for now. Bye, folks.